This may be the scariest story ever that I've ever heard. A guy writes his experience and he says that his wife started peeking at him. At first it was pranks. So he'd be like in the kitchen cooking his dinner and he'd notice, or he'd feel like someone was watching him, and he'd turn around and his wife was just... He said that it always used to make him jump, make him scared. She was hiding behind walls, under tables, and she'd never say anything. When she was caught, she'd just run away. She started doing it in really obscure places. Like, she'd get in an ottoman and just have her eyes poking out. It really started to freak him out and scare him, so he used to shout at her. And then he said that it kind of stopped for a bit. And while they were having dinner one night, he said, "Oh, you're not peeking at me anymore." And she said, "Maybe I'm just getting better at it and you're not noticing me." So then it starts getting creepy again, and he's noticing her a bit more. It's scaring him even more that she's not reacting to it. She's not laughing. She's not going, "Hey, I got you." She just runs away, walks away, and never acknowledges it. And there's one time where he's in the bathroom and he's hearing this weird sound. And he gets in the shower, he's locked the bathroom door, and when he turns after being in the shower for God knows how many minutes, she's peeking around the curtain at him, and her hair and her face is soaking wet, and it really scares him. So he shouts at her saying "This needs to stop." And she goes, and he gets out the shower and he locks the bathroom door because he's too scared to be around his wife. And he says he's in this room for 45, 50 minutes. And he starts hearing this really heavy breathing, but excited breathing. And he thinks that she's next to the door, but he's too scared to look underneath the door in case she's under there staring. And then he says that he's working up the courage to unlock the door when he notices the cupboard in the bathroom door is slightly ajar, and she's just been in that cupboard. I feel sick saying this. She's just standing in this cupboard, just staring at him for 45, 50 minutes. And she looks excited that he's caught her out. So he unlocks the door, he runs to the bedroom, grabs the bag and gets in his car and drives away, because he's like, "I don't want to live like this. It's gone further than a prank. She's scaring me." He goes to his brother's house and he tries to explain what's going on. And his brother's like, "Yeah, okay then." And his brother's wife's like, "I think she's just playing a prank." And he's like, "No, it's gone beyond a prank. It's terrifying. It's like she's haunting me. She's a creep." And then his wife starts texting him saying where have you gone? Why are you doing this? But never apologising, never saying sorry. And he just replies "You know what you're doing. Until you admit to what you're doing and it stops, I'm not coming home." He decides to stay the night at his brother's house. And when they're all getting ready for bed, they're in the lounge. She's there at the window and there's saliva marks on the window, and she's just staring at them, and they all get creeped out, they all scream, and then she's gone. And he's like, "Look, I'm telling you, there's something wrong with her." So he calls her mum and he says, "Look, what's going on?" And this mum just declines even talking about it. She's like, "I don't have time for this, bye." She obviously knows something's going on. He stays at his brother's house for a while. I don't know how